Hi everyone. So, as I've mentioned before, I am the author of a book of short stories. Actually, I have two short story collections. This one's edited a little bit better. So, this is called I Don't Know These Shadows. This is a book of 10 short, spooky ish stories. I did that cover. That is an actual tree that was in my aunt and uncle's, like, neighbor's yard. It was coming over to like their yard, so I got like the branches. You get the idea. So, yeah. Actual picture I took, actual words I wrote. So, if you want something that is, you know, not AI, that took over a year to write, everything's original. Well, I mean, Amazon provided the font, but you get it. Everything's pretty much me. Like supporting indie authors? Think about checking out my book. Anyways, I'm going to read you the story called A Haunting Melody. There are 3 places you should never take my friend Harper to: a bookstore, a cafe, and a thrift store. She will get lost in one, try every flavor of coffee in the next, and bring home something she doesn't need from the third. This story is about how bad that third one got. We both had the day off from work, a rare occasion, and we wanted to spend the day out doing things. First we got coffee, and she spent 3 minutes deciding between a caramel latte or a caramel macchiato. She went with the macchiato. I got one as well. We sat at a table by the window and drank our macchiatos. I want to learn something, she said to me. Like what? I don't know. I just feel like learning something new, like a language or an instrument. After coffee, we went to a small thrift store. Despite its size, it had a lot of stuff. It was one of our favorite places. I was looking through the book section when Harper came skipping towards me with a big smile on her face. You'll never believe what I found, she said. What? Come on, I'll show you. She grabbed my hand and took me to the front of the store. Behind the register sat a large harp. It was cherry wood with the image of a long-haired woman carved into it. Isn't it beautiful? She asked. Yes, it is. I can't believe I found something like this. I can't believe it either. Once I saw it, I knew I had to get it. I've been wanting to learn something new, so why not a harp? It's perfect. How much is it? I asked. Only $30. Can you believe it? No. Are you sure? Instruments are expensive, even smaller ones. There's no way this carved cherry wood harp is only $30, not even at a thrift store. Also, who gives something like that? Ooh, sorry. Throat got a little itchy there. Who gives something like this away? No idea. I wouldn't give it away. It's beautiful. The only thing I can think of is that maybe whoever had it died and had no one to leave it to. That's the only explanation that makes sense, at least to me. I'm going to buy it. I can't leave the store without it. I just can't. I know that I'll never get this opportunity again. How will you get it home? It won't fit in my car. Oh, I called my Uncle Roy. He's coming here with his truck. Harper paid for the harp, and to my surprise, it really was only $30. I can't believe the price on that thing, I said. I can go down in price, the cashier said with a hint of panic in her voice. 25? 20? We can even do a payment plan. Give $10 today and take it home. It deserves a good home, and I think you're perfect for it. This was strange, I thought. It seems like this woman really wants to get rid of this harp. But why? 30 is fine, Harper said. Anyways, no, anywhere else this would be hundreds, maybe even thousands of dollars. I just can't believe somebody gave it up, I said. We helped Roy get the harp onto the back of his truck and followed him back to Harper's apartment. You're lucky this place has an elevator, Roy said. There's no way my old ass could carry this thing up 20 steps. Getting it into the elevator wasn't easy. It was too big for all three of us to fit, so Roy went up first with it. After 10 minutes had passed and he still hadn't come back, I suggested that we take the stairs. I hate the stairs, Harper said, but he probably needs help. Just as we were about to take the first steps, the elevator opened and Roy speed walked outright past us without saying something. I hope he's not mad, Harper said. He didn't have to say yes when I asked him to help me. He's probably just tired, I said. Come on, let's get upstairs and see how far into your place he got it. We took the elevator to the second floor. When we got off, we saw the harp in the middle of the hallway. I can't believe you just left it in the middle of the hallway, Harper said. I would have helped, but I had no idea what was going on. I helped Harper push the harp into her living room. It was probably the heaviest thing I had ever moved. Once we got into the corner she wanted it. We lied on the floor exhausted. I'm hungry, Harper said. Me too. I'll make us some sub sandwiches. Sounds good. We ate the sandwiches and sat on the couch for a while. I can't wait to learn to play, she said. You can probably find tutorials on YouTube, I said. Yeah, there's lots of things on there. I'm sure somebody uploaded harp playing videos. A week after Harper bought the harp, we were sitting outside on break when I asked her about her Uncle Roy. Did he ever tell you why he left in such a hurry? No, he told me to get rid of it. He said I'd have to find someone to get it out of my apartment because he sure as hell wasn't going to. Wow, does he hate harps or something? I'm starting to wonder if he does. Like, damn, I get having your own taste in music, but that's not constructive criticism. That's just being a hater. How often are you practicing? Like an hour every night? Started the night I bought it. Is it hard to learn? Not really, not to me at least. You should come over sometime this week and I'll show you how good I've gotten. Okay, I'll get lunch this time. 2 days later, I showed up to Harper's place with 2 cheeseburgers and onion rings. That smells so good, she said. What did you get on them? Lettuce, tomatoes, onions, American cheese, mushrooms, mayonnaise, and mustard. Nice. Oh, I forgot to tell you, I think I came up with the song. She shoved a big onion ring into her mouth and began strumming the harp. At first, the sound was deep, then it became lighter. Soon I was entranced by the melody. Soon I was lost in a reverie of forest and faceless women that ran through it. One wore a yellow dress. And when she stopped to twirl, it looked like dandelions swaying in the wind. The other woman wore a black dress and stared up at the sky. My emotions kept changing between joy and sorrow. The woman in black turned to look at me. I gasped as I saw blood dripping from the right side of her face. Blood ran down her arms and her legs. Harper, Harper, can you hear me? She cried. Harper's not here, I tried to say, but I had no voice. What the fuck, I thought. The woman in yellow continued to twirl, only now she was covered in blood. Harper stopped playing. Kelly, are you okay? Huh? What? I asked what you thought about the song. It looked like you were off in another world or something. Sorry, I guess I just don't feel well. I thought it was nice, really nice. Glad you liked it. I've been working on it all week. Do you have a name for it? I was thinking of calling it Sorrow in the Sunlight. That's beautiful, I said. I know, it's an odd title, but I feel it's best. It's so strange, the melody just sort of came to me, like I was supposed to buy this harp specifically to create the song. Harper began to play again. Soon I was returned to the world of vivid imagination. This time I was at a beach. The two women were there again. Their faces still blurry, but now I could make out their eye color. The one in yellow had green eyes, and the one in black had brown eyes. "Who are you?" I shouted. I was surprised that the voice actually came out of me. Both of them looked at me, but said nothing. Then the woman in yellow walked into the water and floated face down. The woman in black knelt down, touching her knees, and stared out into the distance. I couldn't believe it. Who just lies face down in water, and who just lets them? I tried to run to the girl, but my legs would not move. "What are you doing?" I cried. "Go save her. Your friend is face down in the water. Why are you just sitting there?" I reached out to touch the woman in black, but Harper stopped playing. "Do you think people will like it?" "Huh? Oh yeah. Sorry, I'm just tired. I'm sure they will." I never thought about getting into music as a career, but maybe I could be a composer or something. "I thought you wanted to work in an animal shelter," I said. "I do still love animals, but maybe I can do that after touring the world playing music. There's no rules as to how many things you can do. See, that's why you're my best friend. I can always count on you to bring optimism into this friendship." Am I optimistic? I thought. I'm always worried. I always expect the worst. But I also never talk about my worries. To be honest, I always was kind of jealous of Harper's optimism. Most people want someone else's looks or wealth. I just wanted her outlook on life. On my walk home, I found myself humming the tune of Harper's song, of the song Harper played. I was I I wasn't even paying attention to how long it had been walking and soon found myself a block past my house. "How the hell did that happen?" I said aloud. I was so lost in the melody I lost touch with reality, but I keep losing touch with reality. I mean, look at that weird dream I had about those two girls. But I was awake, wasn't I? Maybe Harper should become a composer. If she could do that with one song, I can only imagine what she could do with many. That night I had a horrible dream. In the dream, it was daylight. The sky was filled with fluffy white clouds. The air was warm with a gentle breeze. I was standing at the edge of the woods, looking in shock at a car that hit a tree. A man was on the phone. He was crying, begging the person on the other end to save whoever was in the car. "Please, please," he begged. "Hurry. I don't think she's breathing. Help." I don't know why, but I couldn't move. I couldn't speak. My heart ached for the man, and it hurt me that I could not help him. I could only watch as he continued to beg for help. Not long after I heard Harper's song, someone was singing with lalas and dadas. Then I heard sirens. I woke up when I saw the light. I looked at my phone and saw that it was 3 o'clock in the morning. I decided to text Harper. Hey, I hope I don't wake you, but I just had a crazy dream. Harper. I was sleeping but woke up to go to the bathroom. Was it a bad dream? I dreamed I was at the scene of a car accident, and this guy was begging for help on the phone. I wanted to help, but all I could do was stand there. Harper, it was probably just something you saw on the news. You're pretty sensitive to those kind of things. It just got into your head and gave you a nightmare. Don't overthink it and torture yourself with worry. Me, you're probably right. I'll talk to you tomorrow. How are things going? She asked me the next day. I'm okay. Still freaked out over those dreams I had. How many pages I got? Just a few. Alright, continuing on. I hate nightmares. I dream so vividly that I'm scared minutes after I wake up. It's really nice when I have peaceful dreams, though. I wish I was having peaceful dreams. You're probably just stressed about something. I know when I'm worried about something, I dream all kinds of crazy things, even things that have nothing to do with what I'm worried about. I would like to know what I'm worried about. It's like I'm scared and nervous for no reason. I have these horrible dreams, and the next day, I have this sense of dread. I think you need a day where you do what you want. A day just for Kelly. Monday's your day off, right? Yes. Then go out and do something. Go see a movie. Get lunch with your mom. I'd go with you if I could. I don't remember the schedule saying you worked that day. We both could go. Harper smiled but did not say anything. Monday came. I called Harper to see if she wanted to see a movie. The phone rang a few times. I left a voicemail and waited for a response. When 2 hours had passed and I still hadn't received a response, I decided to call my mother. Hey, Mom. Hey, honey, how are you? Good. That's fantastic. Yeah, hey, I was wondering if you wanted to see a movie with me. I'd love to. I'm so glad that you're getting out and doing things again. Okay, Mom. I'll pick you up in an hour. God, why is everyone and everything so weird lately? I said aloud to myself. I know I've been working a lot, but Mom makes it sound like I just got out of prison or a coma. It's nice to do something with you again, my mother said as she got into my car. I'm so happy that you didn't give up driving. I laughed. Mom, why would I give up driving? Why would I stop driving? Well, people in your situation sometimes stop doing it. My situation, geez. I know I'm poor, but I'm not that poor. I've never been late on my car payments. I guess it's her job to worry about that stuff. I don't see myself giving it up anytime soon, I said. Good, good. You're strong, but remember it's okay to feel like you need help. It's okay to get help. Yeah, sure, Mom, I'll remember that. After the movie, we grabbed some tacos and ate by the lake in the park. The tacos were delicious and the weather was perfect. It was a fantastic day until the melody of Harper's song came back. I didn't know where it came from. It was like the sound invaded my thoughts and all the space around me. I started to get dizzy and knocked my juice over. Kelly, what's wrong? My mother asked. Her song, I cried. Harper's song. She played it for me and it did something to me. I heard it randomly. It's beautiful, but it makes me see horrible things. What do you see? Two women. They are hurt. I think it's a message. I need to help them. Kelly, she said sympathetically. Far in the distance, I saw the bloody woman in yellow. Why did I say orange? Her back was turned to me. She waved, motioning for me to follow her. Kelly, where are you going, Kelly? I need to follow her. Kelly, you can't. I ignored my mother and followed the woman into the woods. She skipped and twirled once in a while. My heart pounded with the thoughts of what was to come. I knew it would not be good, but I still had to find out what it was. My legs began to ache from all the walking, but I kept going. All around me was a blur of evergreen trees and echoing sounds of birds. I wanted to ask her how much further, but she stopped. I realized we were at the other end, where the accident in my dream occurred. The woman turned to me and I finally saw her face. It was Harper's face. "Who the fuck are you?" I yelled. "Why do you have your face? This shit isn't funny." Just then I felt pressure on my arm. I felt myself being shaken. "You've got to stop this, Kelly," a man's voice said. "You talk to yourself at the cafe and at the thrift store. You keep breaking into Harper's old apartment and clinging to that harp. I'm sorry I left you, but you scared me with all that stuff you were screaming about. I'm sorry that you miss her. I miss her too, but you can't keep blaming yourself for what happened." I looked to see Harper's Uncle Roy standing in front of me. "You can't keep reliving what happened. You can't keep ignoring the reality of now." Slowly the details of Harper's death came back to me. We did go shopping. She did buy a harp, but she made up that song the same day. I was impressed because while it was only a few strums of the string, it sounded really good. I remember us on the floor talking and laughing while eating cheeseburgers. I remember stopping at our work to pick up some more pop, remembering that when it happened. We had a regular customer who really liked Harper. He sometimes got a bit creepy with his comments, but everyone ignored him. He was there when we got to the store. We pretended we didn't notice him, but that didn't work. He came over to us. "How are you, ladies?" "Fine," I said. "Finally got a day off, or did I miss pretty girl hour?" I let out a fake laugh. "Yeah, no work today. I couldn't help but notice that you girls are always together. Are you two together?" I could see that Harper was becoming very uncomfortable. That made me more irritated with the man than I already had been. "Sorry, it's against our policies to discuss our private lives with customers," I said sternly. "I won't tell," he said with a smile. "Please, sir, we're just trying to shop." "Oh, come on, you can't suggest girl on girl and then get mad when a guy asks about it." "We didn't fucking suggest anything," I yelled. "Please leave us alone." Just then my phone rang. It was my mother. She needed me to pick up food from a restaurant down the street. "I'll be right back," I told Harper. "Get the stuff and put it in the car." I gave her money for my half of the stuff and left. "I left her," I cried to Roy. "I left her in that store with that creep. If I was there, he wouldn't have harassed her until she felt she had to run away. He wouldn't have followed her in his car. She wouldn't have panicked and hit that tree." I wiped the tears from my eyes and saw the two women, both who had Harper's face. I looked at the left arm of the one in black. The word regret was written on it. She smiled at me and began to merge with the girl in yellow, whose right arm read, "Live for me." She hugged me. "I know you'll never forget me," she said. "As long as you smile and continue to be you, I'll always be here." A month has passed since then. Every day I sit at the harp and play her song. So that was called Haunting Melody, and it is in my book, I Don't Know These Shadows. This is available on Amazon, Lulu, some other platforms too. You can get it as an ebook on my Ko-fi for only 50 cents. This whole book, 50 cents. Anyways, thank you for watching. I hope you liked the story.